Welcome to Love God, Love Others. And when Daniel was lifted from the den, no wound was found on him because he had trusted in his God. Join our almost daily 5-minute Bible study overview. We take Sundays off for your church time while still reading the Bible in under 1 year to help love God, love others. Today, we read Daniel chapters 3 through 6. Daniel 3 walks the walk. They trusted in him, that is God, and defied the king's command and were willing to give up their lives rather than serve or worship any god except their own God. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego told the king just that, so they were thrown into a fiery furnace but came out unfazed. King Nebuchadnezzar leapt up, asking, "Weren't there 3 men? Look, I see 4 men walking around in the fire, unbound and unharmed, and the 4th looks like a son of the gods. No other god can save that way. Keep your faith strong." Question: live or die, am I willing to walk the walk? Daniel 4 humbles a king. And those who walk in pride, he is able to humble. A lot like me, Nebuchadnezzar hadn't fully learned until he became animalistic, as Daniel interpreted. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and exalt and glorify the King of heaven because everything he does is right and all his ways are just. Then he came to his spiritual senses. At the end of that time, 7 seasons, I, Nebuchadnezzar, raised my eyes toward the heaven, and my sanity was restored. Then I praised the Most High. I honored him who lives forever. And all were to worship Daniel's God. Question: am I humble or prideful? Daniel 5 loses a son. But you, his son, O Belshazzar, have not humbled yourself, though you knew all this. Nebuchadnezzar's story was passed down from king to king. Even this queen knew to call Daniel to interpret several generations later, but it was too late. You praised the gods of silver and gold, of bronze, iron, wood, and stone, which cannot see, or hear, or understand. But you did not honor the God who holds in his hand your life and all your ways. Daniel was made 3rd highest ruler in the kingdom. Belshazzar died that very night. We should share our blessings and our failures for God's good use. Question: have I shared my triumphs and trials? Daniel 6 trusts in God. And when Daniel was lifted up from the lion's den, no wound was found on him because he had trusted in his God. King Darius was tricked by his advisors to have all his people worship he alone. We will never find any basis for charges against this man Daniel unless it has something to do with the law of his God. Daniel survived. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. Oh, but the advisors, their wives, and their children perished in the same lion's den that very morning. Again, all were to worship Daniel's God. Don't let your pride become your downfall. Question: can I learn from others' mistakes instead of making my own? Talk the talk and walk the walk. Humble yourself. Be willing to share the good and bad of your life and let the Lord use it all to love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.